Presidential Field in Philadelphia. It's Sunday Night Football on EA Sports.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Rodgers going to the air to start things out. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Punter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Back to throw now in his own end zone. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
A solid stiff arm. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 16 carries, 53 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, partner, we've watched as they reached 2 wins, 3 wins, 4, and then 5. And we kept questioning each week, how long can they keep this streak going? This team is rolling, and having someone like this who can really set the tone for your offense week in and week out is a big part of why they've been unbeatable as of late.
Throwing is Hurts.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 31-yard line. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, down at the 31.
A give for Taylor running right side.
And some room to maneuver. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
42 yards rushing so far, and this is just their first possession. They've got a new set of downs here. Here's Hurts to throw.
It's complete to Brown, right side.
And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Fournette.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Taylor is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Dante Pettis now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Now Rodgers.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones.
And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now,
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Rodgers to return it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return.
And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Man open, it's J.J. Arcega-Whiteside.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts.
Buying time to his left. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Taylor. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Here's Taylor again. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A 10-play drive that time. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the 1st down. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darnell Savage.
And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
He'll go right back to Tunyon.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. On play action, Rodgers.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. This complete to Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. play action. Now Rodgers. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. On the handoff, this is Taylor. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. Touchdown, Eagles. Dallas Goddard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that, because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try to mount a comeback.
Pettis now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Levante David.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Smith catches left side. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor.
Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown. A.J. Brown, an 11-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it is 28-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Rodgers now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Jones.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. 2nd and 2.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Rodgers to throw once more. He'll find Jones again, complete.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Rodgers. And that incompletion breaks a string of 5 straight connections. And it's 2nd down.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is caught by Watkins. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. The kick by Parkey is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Now maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to that.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Taking it about the 1. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD. And now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, Hurts fumbles it. And the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Rodgers. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Well, still in the 3rd quarter here. Now you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
Now a first down carry by Jones. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Parkey adds the extra point, and the lead is down to 28-10. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was Robert Tonyan capping it all off on the touchdown grab. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Eagles to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now beginning this drive 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Again, it's Taylor. And he stopped immediately there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Green Bay's offense ready to go again. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, It has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. Oh, they'll try the jet sweep here with Lazard.
A gain of 3, second down.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now, remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. That's going to bring up fourth down. Only a gain of 2 there. On now is the Packers punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return.
And they will take over first and 10.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked up by Kaiser White. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good on the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. After the pick-6, they go right back to the air. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Avonte Maddox.
And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Running left, Taylor.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
They run once more with Taylor.
And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on third down. Now back to throw.
That's complete to his running back, Taylor.
And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Trying to punch it in with Taylor.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. He'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. 84 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw, it's Rodgers. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 4th down.
But when we see the ball tipped in the air, sometimes we get a little roll change, don't we? Because when it's in the air, sometimes the defensive back becomes the receiver. And in this case, the receiver looked like a defensive back, but ended up a receiver.
He caught it as a receiver. Hey, it worked out.
Worked out really well for them. But I'm telling you, the defensive guys,
frustrated.
Oh, frustrated. They're going to catch it in film.
Rodgers now on 1st down. This is Lazard with a catch out left. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 44, Rodgers. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. There he goes left side. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Rodgers, it gets it over the middle to Cobb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Rodgers now to throw. And he held on to it too long. A coverage sack. Down he goes. Javon Hargrave, his second sack of the night. On now is the Packers punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Amazing, perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
Preston Smith there on the stop. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. First and 10, Taylor now. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
In prime time, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
They're just meant for the big stage, and when they get a chance to play